Yo, yo. Shit got my face all up in here. Yo, yo. If nobody pull up, that's fine. This is pretty much for the playback. I mean, but let me pull this shit up. This is my first official live. I never go live. But I go live for the Clipse. It's been 16 years, man. I go live for them. Let God sort them out. It's a lovely Friday afternoon. I hope it is your way too. Let's see. Let God sort them out. We got Pharrell. It's doing the entire production. Of course, we all know that No Malice has taken a 16-year hiatus and has returned home. Yeah, man. We know these niggas is a 1-2 punch, like combo. You know what I'm saying? You really can't lose with, both brothers. Pusha has been holding it down ever since his brother, has taken off. But, it is with pleasure to have both of these dudes back doing that thing at a high level. Just based on ace trumpets. And so be it. We can all see that Malice hasn't lost a step. He's still in tune. His pen is still sharp as it has ever been, if not sharper. So, yeah, man, I'm just excited to see what they've given us with this offering. I've seen some tweets, some posts. I'm trying to go into it with a good attitude, a clear mind, and be objective as possible when it comes to it, like I am with most shit. So here we go.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene and Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both for fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you. Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different. Malice. The birds don't sing, yeah. The birds don't sing, they screech.
Let me just say, I think that's the most. I've never heard Push that vulnerable and that open before ever. I've never heard him like that. Yeah, man. So it's kind of refreshing to see him, in that kind of lane. That was dope. Of course, we got John Legend.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing in? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You live.
So I was watching the Breakfast Club interview today, earlier, and the part where he was like, should I rap again? I think he's referencing a conversation he had with his pops before his pops passed, and who is I think his dad is a deacon or like a trustee in church, or was. And his dad was like, damn, son, you too hard on yourself, As to, I guess that was his way of telling him, man, like, yo, use your gifts, you know what I'm saying? Use your God-given gift. Go back down there, and, share it with the world. So I think that's very, very dope, yo. And it also speaks to how sometimes we think we know our parents, man. We think our parents are these hard-ass, strict people and stuff. And, whole time, they not even like that. They just want to see you win. Even if what you're doing isn't, quote-unquote, I guess, pleasing to the Lord or whatever. Like, some people, some parents just want to see their children win, and shining in their lane, and I think that's a very dope line, very dope anecdote. Let's get back to it.
For our fishing trips, damn, I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double.
What up?
Overtime, smile through the
Bless, what up? B, what up? What up, Nat?
See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding base in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. The last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Hey, dog, this man, yo, he said, I love my two sons was a code to your phone. Now you're gone. Damn. Man, I'm about to call my daddy right now, dog. Shit. And so, yeah, this is the outro. Oh, this is what up, Taquita? Hey, Natalie, this is the Clipse new album, Let God Sort Them Out, just dropped at midnight.
Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers, and make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see.
And I tell you, man, oftentimes these artists have these personas, and the way we look at them and stuff. Sometimes it's like superheroes, like mythological characters and shit. But these motherfuckers is human. These niggas is human, dog. I remember maybe 3 years ago when Pusha dropped his I think his second solo album. It was around the time he lost both of his parents around the same time. Like, they both passed around the same time, man. And you see him in an interview with Charlemagne, you know, breaking down. That was again, man, I've never seen such vulnerability from someone, you know, from that lane, or like the coke rapper, right? Like the gangster rapper, you know, you don't see that. You know, you don't see stuff like that. So, like I said, you know, it's just dope to see that side from these artists. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the second track, which is called Chains and Whips. Chains and Whips. Let's get into it. True strength, for real, man. Seeing, haha. Hey. I kind of want to light up.
Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get
Rich, choke my neck, nigga.
ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace.
Woo.
I buy bitches, you buy them sections.
All right.
You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession.
That man said, I buy watches. You buy watches. I buy collections. Fine. Talk that shit, Push. Man, talk that luxury shit, Push.
Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some side checks I know better than.
Right.
Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valid?
Hey, so if y'all don't know, this right here, this verse, this is for Jimmy. This is for Jim Jones. I'm not sure if y'all know, but about 3 years ago, was it 2 years ago? Jim was on The Breakfast Club again, and there was a top 50 MCs list that came out, and I believe so they were asking Jim, who's your top 50? He was like, not Pusha T, which was, you know, it kind of caught everybody left field, like, huh? Like needle scratch, huh? And I didn't get it either. I still don't get his disdain for Pusha T. I'm not sure if there was ever a Dipset. I mean, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. I think it all has to do with fashion. The fact that Push is very much into fashion. And his style is, his style shits on a lot of niggas. Even the niggas who think they are stylish. But let's look at Jim Jones, bro. Jim Jones thinks he's fashionable, he's stylish. But the nigga look dirty. Come on. The nigga look dirty. Pusha, on the other hand, is more refined. His shit is more sophisticated. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of niggas from the tri-state area in New York, shout out to Lade, again, they hate on Push. And I think it might derive from that. And then you have the whole, like, well, he didn't do what he raps about and all the other shit. Anyway. But this is definitely about Jim Jones, this verse right here. And, yeah.
Some I'm signing checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans? I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but he's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. There's no tombstones in the desert.
Nope.
I know by now you get the message. Must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my nigga and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put two and two. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now. It's beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mamas is falling out in funerals. And bomb and blow, they now viewing you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Was sick, he need medicine. Brought him back to life, now I'm dead again. Richard don't make watches for presidents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make you taste peppermint. You ain't driving the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling.
Hey, listen. That boy Malice, every fucking bar. You gotta dissect that shit. Not really dissect it, but you gotta look at it. You gotta listen. You gotta look at it and listen. Look at it and listen, nigga. Listen. Look and listen, man. Look and listen. Listen and look. You have to. Some of this shit is layered. You can't just be, go through it once. You gotta take your time. You gotta let it simmer. You feel me? Y'all niggas be skimming shit and bobbing your head thinking you understand. You don't. No, you don't. You just try to look like you understand, but you don't understand. You don't understand, dog. This shit deserves a playback, but I don't have time. But, yo, I can tell you this. Hey, Jace, what you doing all weekend? This, right here. This album. And then Boldy James is next. And then Justin Bieber. Yes, Justin Bieber. I will be listening to Justin Bieber as well. I'm hearing too much. I'm hearing the white boy was handling business. Well, let's get back to this though.
Beat the system with chains and
You know we get called and you look side to side like what did they say, and they the Lord's voice, and then you realize that the devil is talking to you.
I'm not the candidate to
Meditate on it, baby.
I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit.
Woo!
All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids.
Hey.
Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again.
Yeah.
Half of my profits may go to Rocky.
Woo!
How many Judas's that let me down? But fuck it, the West Minds, we right now.
Right.
Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen and gangsters connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon to show up at your gender reveal. And tell him, give me mine. Niggas, I am the general. Where my gin and juice? Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickheads. You must be full of that ginseng. Here comes the jinx shit. They genetics been synthetic. Screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Trump card tell me not to spare your life.
You know we get called and you look side to side and you realize that the devil is talking to you.
Man. What the fuck, Kendrick? Again, yo. This is some shit you gotta come back to. Some shit you gotta come back to. What's that, the third track? The second track? Okay, so next we have POV. Man. POV. The boogie. Yo, the boogie man. For sure. For sure. Alright, so we got the song called POV featuring Tyler, the Creator. Real quick. I was on Odd Future like January 2010. This is when like they were still kind of unknown, but like known a little bit. And I told niggas, I said, yo, the boy Tyler is nice. We all knew Earl was nice. We all knew Earl was that nigga out the group. We all knew he was that one. But Tyler, bro, I always told niggas, I'm like, dog, just because he's rapping about, you know, this extreme shit, this gory, I don't know, like, it was almost like he was we all know he's a student of Eminem in terms of the subject matter and stuff. We could tell. But I was like, aside from that, aside from all like the shock value, I'm like, dog, that kid can rap. And this is at that time when he was, 18, 19 years old. I'm like, yo, youngin' can rap. And he can piece bars up too. Like, it's, you know, people just wrote him off because of his subject matter. But I knew then, I was like, yo, the nigga Tyler is nice. But anyway, nobody wanted to fucking listen to me. It is the way his mind works. It is, man. It is. And aside from the MC part of him, Tyler's a great producer. He has a great ear for beats. He has a great ear for music, you know, and he studies. He's a student. I heard the nigga one time talking about Angela Bofield. And I thought I was the only nigga that knew about Angela Bofield, you know, at my young age at the time. I'm like, damn, this nigga know about Angela Bofield. You know what I'm saying? Like, just off the humble, just random shit like that, you know? So, yeah, man, people got to give Tyler his just due, his flowers, man, because he's earned them. I mean, bro, like I said, I discovered the nigga in 2010. What year we in right now? Exactly. So here we go, man. POV, Clipse featuring Tyler, the Creator. Let's go. Yes. Absolutely, Angela.
POV kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind time back. They content create, I despise that. Create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize?
He does.
60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing ads. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team, I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Sally's here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist, bird falconer. Willie Falcone, trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there. I spent summers with connects, love that mountain air. POV kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind time.
Nope. Run it back. Run it back.
flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind tied back. They content. I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules. I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists.
Where's my prize at?
60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing there.
Oh my God.
Invention. I know you thinking how's it fair? You stream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears.
That's right, Nat.
Seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here.
Out of here, nigga.
Same color Rolls Royce, we like Saudi's here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist, bird falcon. Willie Falcone, trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like
Malcolm's near.
Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass in my A, too much crowd in there. I spend summers with connects, love that mountain air. POV kilos in my.
Can we just talk about it, man? Jesus Christ. So, now what you were saying, not trying to do too much. There's breathing room. Yo, I think Push spoke on this. I think with this particular verse, he was trying to mimic Guru. If anyone knows Guru, Guru to me is the monotone god in hip hop. Guru is like the black Ben Stein in hip hop. That monotone voice, it never changed. It never ever changed. Like Guru sounded the same on D-Wick, on motherfucking, I mean anything, bro. Anything from the start of his career to the end of it. If you know Guru's music, Gangstar, you know what I'm talking about, man. Very, very monotone. Very monotone. He's like the monotone king. Some of our favorite rappers have very monotone voices. Mace, Lloyd Banks. It's a bunch of them. Shit, even now you have like this new wave of like guys rhyming over just instrumentals with no drums and shit. Like these Boldy James, Stove God, shit, Currency even, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just that monotone shit not doing too much. I think, you know what, and I'm gonna give it to Currency. Currency, in terms of our generation, that's it. That's his lane. And you see a lot of folks eating off that, you know, but that's for another day. But yeah, man, that verse is crazy. Damn. Yo. And to think these niggas is 50 years old, rapping like they hungry is, you know, like in their 20s and shit. It's crazy.
My back take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails.
He said, my connect has ponytails tied back. That's Poppy and them. You know Poppy got that slick back. Poppy, he don't use no grease, no nothing, just water. Water on that shit, slick it back. You know? Poppy and them. Hey, y'all, I'm having some technical difficulties with this shit, bro. What are we doing? Yo, Bluetooth and Dodge Chargers is the worst. It's the worst. Trust me. Dodge Chargers have the worst Bluetooth system. It's all delayed and shit. Verse. monotone but solid push with steady weaving in between the music because there was room. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah. I might have to come back to it, yo. To be honest, I'm only, what, 4 or 5 songs in? Jaleesa, what up? Hey, y'all, I gotta take this call, man. My doctor hit me up. How do I get out of here? But no, I appreciate y'all for stopping through. I'm gonna resume this later on with my Bluetooth and internet ain't fucking up. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Peace.